Embracing Adversity, Unleashing Your Inner Phoenix. Welcome to the Black CEO podcast, where we dive deep into stories of resilience, innovation, and transformation. Today, we have the extraordinary privilege of sharing insights from our interview with Sharon Love, a true phoenix rising from the ashes of adversity. Sharon's journey is not just inspiring, it's a masterclass in turning pain into purpose and setbacks into comebacks. Her unwavering commitment to youth empowerment and her creative approach to social change make her a beacon of hope in these challenging times. Imagine, if you will, standing in front of a classroom, your heart full of passion for shaping young minds. Now picture that dream shattering in an instant. This isn't a hypothetical scenario. This is Sharon Love's reality. As a behavioral specialist and ISS teacher, Sharon found herself in an unthinkable situation, terminated from her position after being physically assaulted by a 5-year-old student. The shock of this incident was compounded by the callous response from HR, who coldly stated that abuse comes with the job. Let that sink in for a moment. How would you react if your dedication was met with such blatant disregard? Would you crumble under the weight of injustice and disillusionment? Or would you find the strength to rise, to reinvent yourself, and to channel your passion into a new purpose? Sharon's response to this adversity is nothing short of extraordinary. Instead of allowing this traumatic experience to defeat her, she used it as a catapult to launch herself into her true calling. This pivotal moment didn't just knock her down, it knocked her into her real passion and purpose, unleashing her talents as a podcaster, influencer, and play director. But here's the thing, Sharon's story isn't just about personal transformation, it's about the ripple effect that one person's resilience can have on an entire community. In the face of a system that failed her, Sharon chose to become a beacon of hope for the very demographic she had always sought to serve, young people. Enter the Eternal Bus Route, Sharon's brainchild and her vehicle for change. This isn't just a play, it's a movement. It's a bold statement that says, I may have been pushed out of one classroom, but I will create a stage that reaches thousands. Through this creative endeavor, Sharon is assembling a team, building a full cast, all with one audacious goal: to enlighten and potentially save as many young souls as possible. Now, you might be thinking, a play? Really? How can that address such serious issues? Well, let me tell you, stories have a unique ability to bypass our defenses, to speak directly to our hearts, and to inspire change in ways that lectures and statistics simply can't match. The Eternal Bus Route isn't just entertainment. It's a mirror held up to society, a call to action, and a lifeline thrown to young people who might be struggling to find their way. But here's the kicker. Sharon isn't doing this for fame or fortune. Her motivation is beautifully simple yet profoundly powerful. I have a heart and I care. In a world that often seems to prioritize profit over people, where cynicism can easily overshadow hope, Sharon's unwavering commitment to the well-being of young people is a breath of fresh air. And let me tell you, this commitment is no small feat. Sharon has vowed to never give up on young people until she starts seeing results. This play, this mission is so monumental that it demands our attention, our support, and our participation. Now, I want you to take a moment and reflect on your own life. Have you ever faced a situation that seemed insurmountable, a setback that felt like it might define you? Sharon's story teaches us that these moments, painful as they may be, don't have to be our endpoints. They can be our beginnings. But Sharon's impact doesn't stop at the theater doors. She's leveraging every platform available to amplify her message and extend her reach. From TikTok videos garnering over 600,000 views to a Facebook following of nearly 10,000, Sharon is building a community of like-minded individuals who share her passion for making a difference. And here's where Sharon's story takes another fascinating turn. Recently selected for She is Atlanta, Sharon received a complete makeover, and a short documentary film about her and 50 other women will soon air, sharing their stories about their beliefs and roles in life. This isn't just a personal achievement, it's an opportunity to showcase the power of resilience and purpose on a broader stage. But what truly sets Sharon apart is her holistic approach to community activism. She doesn't just talk the talk, she walks the walk. supporting up and coming entrepreneurs, wearing clothing from rising designers during her photo shoots, promoting hidden jewels in various industries from fashion to food. Sharon embodies the spirit of community upliftment. She even has her own perfume line, named after her podcast, BTT, a testament to her entrepreneurial spirit and her ability to turn her passions into tangible products that resonate with her audience. Now, you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but what does it mean for me? How can I apply Sharon's lessons to my own life? Well, buckle up because we're about to dive deep into the heart of resilience and purpose. First and foremost, Sharon's story teaches us the power of resilience. When life knocks you down, and trust me, you have a choice. You can stay down wallowing in self pity, or you can use that fall as momentum to propel yourself in a new direction. Sharon chose the latter, and look at the impact she's making. Think about it. How many times have you faced a setback and thought, this is it? This is where my story ends. But what if instead you viewed that setback as the opening chapter of your comeback story? What if you embraced the adversity, learned from it, and used it as fuel for your next big move? Secondly, Sharon's journey underscores the importance of finding your true passion and purpose. Sometimes it takes a shock to the system to jolt us out of our comfort zones and into our true calling. Are you in a job or situation that doesn't align with your values or passions? Maybe it's time to reassess, to ask yourself what truly lights you up inside. I want you to close your eyes for a moment. Imagine waking up every morning excited about the day ahead, knowing that your work is making a real difference in the world. That's not just a pipe dream. That's what happens when you align your life with your true purpose. Thirdly, Sharon shows us the power of creativity in addressing social issues. A play might not seem like the most obvious tool for tackling youth problems, but that's precisely why it's so effective. It's unexpected, it's engaging, and it has the potential to reach people on an emotional level that facts and figures simply can't match. What unique skills or perspectives do you have that could be applied to the issues you care about? Maybe you're a whiz with numbers. Could you use those skills to help nonprofits manage their finances more effectively? Or perhaps you're a social media guru. Could you leverage those skills to amplify important messages and causes? But perhaps the most powerful lesson we can take from Sharon's story is the importance of never giving up on what you believe in. In a world that can often feel overwhelming and hopeless, Sharon's unwavering commitment to making a difference is a powerful reminder of the impact one person can have. Think about it. How many times have you had an idea, a dream, a vision for change, but talked yourself out of it because it seemed too big, too difficult, or too unlikely to succeed? Sharon's story challenges us to push past those doubts, to hold on to our convictions even when the odds seem stacked against us. Now, I want to bring your attention to a crucial aspect of Sharon's approach, her inclusivity. She believes in supporting and showing love and compassion for all youths, regardless of their beliefs, race, or color. In a time when division seems to be the norm, this message of unity and unconditional support is more important than ever. Imagine a world where we all approached each other with that level of openness and acceptance. How different would our communities, our workplaces, our schools be if we embraced diversity not just as a buzzword, but as a fundamental value? Sharon's voice, which she describes as a cross between MLK and Lauryn Hill, carries the weight of her convictions. She's sharp, outgoing, believable, caring, and empathetic. But more than that, she's convincing and bold in the best possible way. She embodies the idea that passion, when coupled with action, can move mountains. So, what does this mean for you? How can you embody these principles in your own life? Here are a few actionable steps you can take. One, embrace adversity. The next time you face a setback, big or small, try to view it as an opportunity for growth and change. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this push me in a new, potentially better direction? Remember, it's not about what happens to you, but how you respond to it. Two, find your passion. Take some time to reflect on what truly matters to you. What issues keep you up at night? What activities make you lose track of time? These could be clues to your true calling. Don't be afraid to explore new interests or revisit old ones. Your passion might be hiding in the most unexpected places. Three, use your unique talents. We all have skills and perspectives that are uniquely our own. How can you apply your particular talents to make a difference in your community? Maybe you're a great listener. Could you volunteer at a crisis hotline? Or perhaps you're a talented writer. Could you use your words to advocate for causes you believe in? 4, support others. Look for opportunities to lift up those around you, whether it's supporting local businesses, mentoring young people, or simply offering a listening ear to someone in need. Small acts of kindness can have a big impact. Remember, a rising tide lifts all boats. 5, stay committed. Change doesn't happen overnight. If there's a cause you believe in, stick with it. Your persistence could be the difference between failure and success. Think of it like planting a tree. You might not see the fruits of your labor immediately, but with consistent care and attention, you'll eventually create something beautiful and lasting. 6, spread love and compassion. In all your interactions, strive to be inclusive and understanding. Remember Sharon's message of support for all youths, regardless of their background. Challenge your own biases and preconceptions. Seek out diverse perspectives and experiences. 7, share your story. Your experiences, both good and bad, could be the inspiration someone else needs. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable and share your journey. You never know who might be listening and how your words might impact them. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. Sharon's story is powerful, not because she's superhuman, but because she's all too human. She faced adversity, felt pain, and disillusionment, but chose to channel those experiences into something positive. Her story reminds us that we all have the potential to turn our pain into purpose, our setbacks into comebacks. So I challenge you. What will be your eternal bus route? What passion project? What cause? What mission will you dedicate yourself to? How will you use your unique voice and talents to make a difference in the world? Remember, it's not about having all the answers or being perfect. It's about caring enough to try, about having the courage to stand up for what you believe in, and about never giving up on the people and causes that matter to you. In the words of Sharon herself, I have a heart and I care. It's a simple statement, but one that has the power to change lives, to inspire movements, and to create a better world for all of us. As you leave this talk today, I urge you to carry Sharon's spirit of resilience, passion, and unwavering commitment with you. Let her story be a reminder that no matter what life throws your way, you have the power to rise above, to reinvent yourself, and to make a lasting impact on the world around you. The world doesn't change because of grand gestures or heroic acts. It changes because ordinary people like you and me decide to do extraordinary things. It changes because we refuse to accept the status quo. It changes because we dare to dream of a better future and then work tirelessly to make that dream a reality. So I leave you with this call to action. Find your passion, embrace your adversity, use your unique talents, support others, stay committed, spread love and compassion, share your story. Be the phoenix rising from the ashes of your own challenges. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Be the next Sharon Love. Because when you embrace adversity, when you find your purpose, when you commit to making a difference, you don't just change your own life, you change the world. Thank you